Hey guys, welcome back to another awesome episode of Technology Know Your Stuff. I'm glad that you guys are here watching this video. I just wanted to say in advance, thank you again for subscribing, and I hope that I can bring to you the knowledge necessary for you to enjoy technology itself, whether it be the platforms for Windows, Mac, or Linux. I'm a big Linux enthusiast. I love Linux, and I have a Mac and I have Windows. So you have to know, as an advice from a technician, you have to know the competition. You can't just be one-dimensional and know only just one operating system. So this is why I take the time to kind of show you different distributions that you can try out so you can enjoy it. And with that said, today we're going to focus on an Linux distribution known as Manjaro. Earlier last year I did a video on Manjaro, but its flavor was deepened, and today I'm doing a different version of the same flavor and distribution of Manjaro. So now, with that said, we're gonna put that on hold, and I just want to bring this to your attention. This is my page. Please take the time to subscribe and like my videos, as they are. I'm trying to educate you and show you that there is a vast knowledge and vast variety of Linux. So take the time to look at my Windows videos, Ubuntu, Architect, Linux Lite, and here's my Manjaro Deepen review. So if you want to see an installation of any of these guys, let me know and I will make the video for you. Give it a like, and share it with your friends. Say, hey, I know this video about this guy who did this review for this video. So please take the time to do so. Okay, so I just want to bring that ahead of time here. Another thing here, starting this review here. Now, Manjaro Linux, it's type Linux, and it's based on Arch. It originated in Austria, Germany, and France. The architect is a 32-bit and or 64-bit. So you got for both architecture. So if you got a 32-bit computer, you can download the 32-bit version. If you got a 64, you can download the 64-bit version. For desktop, these are the desktop environments that you can use with this distribution. It's BSP, WM, Budgie, Cinnamon, which I've used before, Enlightenment as well, I've used before, Fluxbox, GNOME, I like GNOME, i3, KDE. KDE is very rich in resources, meaning that it's heavy in resource. It uses a lot of resources, that's what I'm trying to say. LXDE is very light. LXQT I've never used before. Mate is another one that's rich in resources. OpenBox, PEKWM, and then the one I love to use because it's another one that's very light is XFCE. Now you may say, hey Oscar, KDE is not that heavy, or hey, Mate is not that heavy, but it all depends as well with the distribution that you use these two with. That you can say that it's very heavy in resources, but these are very light right here. OpenBox, it's a type of desktop environment that you would have to know a little bit of coding to kind of fix things through like gedit. So if you want more information, just you can use VirtualBox, install a Linux distro, and install OpenBox and try it out, or you can try an OpenBox version of this distro through the website, which is right over here, and I will put that in the link below. So with this information, Manjaro Linux is a fast, user-friendly desktop-oriented operating system based on Arch Linux. Key features include intuitive installation process, automatic hardware detection, So far this is really good. The automatic hardware detection, so this way you don't have to run around and install all different drivers and whatnot, unless you're a complete beginner. But if you're not, and you want to build the system your way, you know, that would be strictly straight up Arch. Uh, it's a stable running release model, ability to install multiple kernels from the old to the newest if you decide to. Special bash script for managing graphic drivers, and extensive desktop configurability. Manjaro Linux offers XFCE as the core desktop option, which is the default basically, as well as the minimalist net edition for more advanced users. So basically that's the same. It goes from beginners to the most advanced users, so they could just come in and customize it their way to a point that it's on point for those users. And then it's got a huge community support. GNOME and Cinnamon and KDE flavors are also available. So if you have a question, or you break something and you can't fix it, or you got a grub issue, or you got sound issue, whatnot, you can always go to the website and what do you call it? Go to their forums and report any issues, and they will help you with it 100%. I've asked so many questions, and by breaking and fixing and so on, I've learned myself how to use Linux in that manner. So you have other flavors as well. Users also benefit from the supportive and vibrant Manjaro community forum. Like I just said, the forums here for Manjaro is very big, and they're very quick to answer and help you with any issues that you have. So this is one of my favorite distros for Arch based, that installed in one of my other laptops that I use for school and personal uses as well. So with all that said and all that mumble jumble blah blah blah, let's fire up this puppy. So I'm gonna open up my VirtualBox, and since I already got it installed right over here, it's gonna start it up. And that's the grub menu here. And let's take a look at the kernel. It's running 3.18.18-1 Manjaro for 64-bit or x64. But I will show you how to update it to the latest kernel, or use the one that's stable. So I'll show you guys somewhere in this review. All these notes here. So yes, thank you. All right. So we just wait for Manjaro to load. Oh, Manjaro, however you want to pronounce it. So this is your display manager, aka login screen. And as you can see here in the bottom, if you had any other desktop managers, you could swap here with it, and the list would grow depending on what you install. It could be Cinnamon, Enlightenment, KDE, LXDE, so, and the language here as well, and your high contrast or large font if you can't see the little fonts, the size of the wordings. So I enter my password. Now, mind you, I haven't done any customization to this since I installed it, to be fair to you guys, so you can see how I customize it. This is your welcome screen here. Here's the forum that you can go and ask. Chat room here. Mailing list, so you can get news on the latest releases of Manjaro, of all sorts of flavors, Deepin, KDE, and so on and so on. So one thing I want to point out, this is the version 0.8.13 Acela 64-bit. You can always if you don't want this popping up, you can always click here and it will never pop up ever again. And where you can find this here is if you type in up here welcome, if you ever want to open that window up, there it is, and you just click on it, and that's about it. Now I'll leave it defaulted. Alright, so this is what the background that it comes with looks like. You got your trash, your file system and home, which in a minute I'm going to show you how to remove it from your desktop if you don't want the trash or your home folder to be out there. Now I'm used to putting the trash can here like the Windows XP days. It's just default for me to put it there. You got your file system here and your home folder. So first thing I like to do right off the bat before anything else, I like to upgrade, and this is going to be a lot, but for the sake of the tutorial I'm going to leave that for last because it does take time and I can't show you the rest of the features of the operating system. So we have here the taskbar below, and right off the bat you can see that it has the minimized windows. So if you got this here open, for example, and you click on this and restore it back, so in case you ever have a window freeze on you and you need to get to the desktop to access an icon, you can always click here and there you are, and then when you click it back, it's right there. Alright, so that's pretty cool. It brings a clipboard, clipman they call it here. This is your connection, your sound, and then your update. This is called the notification center. You got your time here and your log on button here, as you can see. Alright, now this here is the menu button. Now in a lot of Arch XFCE desktop managers, it brings like the default start menu. This is called the whisker menu. I have the same one here for my Debian distro. I'll show you guys here and here. You see, except that this is on top. If I would put this on the bottom, it will look exactly identical to this one here. So this is the whisker menu. The icon you can always change, which I'll show you a little bit down the line. It comes with basically whatever the distro you have. If you have whisker menu, with your favorites here, recently used, and then I'm gonna get into this in a second. First, I just want to show you what the favorites are. It's terminal emulator, which is your terminal command, your CLI. File manager, where all your folders are, your desktop, documents, and so on, videos, pictures. Web browser is whatever your web browser is. In this manner, it would be Firefox, I believe. Mail reader, I believe is Thunderbird, but I could be wrong. And add and remove software is where you can look up a program like Clementine, for example. You click it, you mark it for installation, and then you install it. So, about XFCE. Now, this is important for you to read just really quickly so you have an idea what's in the XFCE, what brings it, what makes it, and so on. To learn about it is very important. You got your window manager, which is the XFCE M4, and you can read each, title as you go on. Your panel, desktop manager, file manager, your session manager, session system, pardon me, application finder, your setting demium, and your, so on and so on here. So take a second to read this. It's important to know your operating system. This is what I did when I first started. This was my first desktop manager. I'm very comfortable with it, and I'm also learning KDE and the other desktops because it's always good to be versatile, as I like to say. Alright, so that was that. This is every single thing that's here. So instead of going one by one down the list, I'm going to go through categories. You get your accessories, the application finder, which is a very good app or program. Your bulk rename multiple files, which is pretty good. Catfish file search. Search the file system for a file. If you know you're looking for a certain file, instead of going into folder, directory, boom, you find it. You can find it just right there. You got your Clipman Manager, your and Grandpa Archive Manager, which is like X Archiver, which allows you to create and modify an archive. Your calculator. Here's one thing this is really good that I like that this distro brings is the HP Device Manager. So if you have an HP printer, um, this will allow you to view the status of your ink or the device and add printers and so on and so on. So that's really good. That's a plus for me. Light DM GTK and Greeter. Your menu editor, mouse pad, your notes, which is like notepads, your Orage, global time, your screenshots. So if you want to take a screenshot of your awesome wallpaper and show it to your friends, how you customize your Manjaro, yeah, this is the way to go. Your sensor viewer, task manager, so you can close a program, and so on. Your tuner file manager, which is in a sense, if you open this through your administrative, you can add and delete icons and themes on your operating system. And then you got the XF burn. Now these are like not a lot of programs, so if you just add XFCE, it brings default programs. But since this is Manjaro, they add certain programs that define their operating system. So just keep that in mind. Development, you got your Qt4 assistant, designer, linguist, and the QD bus viewer. Education, you got your LibreOffice math. Games, you got your Steam cleaning, your Steam, just Steam. Any games you add will be categorized under this. Not through Steam, but say you add Zero AD, for example, or another game off of the top of my head. Solitaire, for example, will be listed here. Graphics, this has automatically the GIMP. GIMP is like Photoshop, has the same features, but we all know that Adobe Photoshop has like a ton more, but this helps you work with the basics. You got your LibreOffice Draw, which I think is like Paint, and then you got your viewer that lets you view images. Internet, Firefox, I was right. HexChat, it's a really good, just a chatting client. Pigeon, Internet Messenger, you can use Facebook on that. I believe you can use AIM if you still use that. You got your Steam, and then Thunderbird, which is your email client. You can put all your emails in one program, and any emails that come in, say you got Gmail or Yahoo, will come into that through Thunderbird, and you will see, instead of going, having multiple tabs open with Yahoo, Hotmail, Gmail, and checking them individually. So that's really nice. And for those Mac users, yes, it's like the mail client. Office, skip one. Multimedia, audio mixer, which adjusts the volume. The music player is called Guayadeke. Yeah, I must have butchered that. I'm sorry. So it's like a rhythm box, or it's like Clementine, which I'm a big fan of. I'm gonna install in this version. I'll show you how to do it, guys. We got the VLC player, which everybody must have, and you can watch movies, listen to live podcasts, listen to a song. You play the MP3 through here if you like. And you guys know the XF burn lets you CD and DVD burning applications. So it's like ISO burn in a sense. Or you could burn stuff on CD or DVD. Office, you got yourself the base, LibreOffice, Calculator, Draw, Impress, Math, Writer, Calendar, Global, the Orage, and then the QPD of F viewer. It's just like PDF. QPDF viewer. view. So it's like a PDF viewer. You got your settings, appearance. I'll show you all that. Desktop, display, file manager, ICT, Manjaro setting manager, connections, power manager, and so on and so on. And this is important right here, setting manager. And so we got the settings manager, which is to me really important to have it, and window manager as well, and the window manager tweaks. I'll explain these in depth in a second here. So, and then you got your systems, which has the obviously add and remove software, the Avahi Zero Config browser, and you know what that is. Gparted, that allows you to make partitions, make USB bootable, or you know, different options where it's like this manager for Windows. You got your managing printing cups web interface, allows you to configure printers or add them. You got your welcome here. You got your software update. You got your task manager, and then these two guys here. So it brings a nice variety here for a beginner here. So with that said, let's just throw it in there right now. Update manager, apply. It's gonna come out with so much. So now it's gonna ask you for a password. You put in the password. Very good. You can see a list of things that need to be updated. So I warn you, this may take a bit. But in the meantime, as this is getting updated, okay, see, a ton of things, so much. So you just apply. I just choose this one. This is fine. Dependencies is fine, and you just go through the steps, and it's going to begin to do the download. It's about 927.84 megabytes, so that's going to take a little bit. Do it about 5 to 10 minutes. All right. So one thing I like to do is just change the background wallpaper. And they have a nice little display here, which I like. And let's expand this a little bit. Here's a nice one. The moon. The moon and the stars. Or this one. That seems very sad. No. Let me see where there's a nice one here. Oh. I like that one. That one's really nice. Look at that, green. Goes with the whole color scheme. Alright, icons, that could be changed easily. So we go to accessories, and there's a couple ways we can do this. Go to settings, go to this here. Nope, that's not it, sorry. Right here, and we can go to appearance, icons. There's a lot. I mean, there is a lot. Let's see this one here. That looks nice. Not bad. Not too shabby. That looks good. Green. Green here. That looks nice too. Circles, which was what it was before. But let's make the change too. And it gives you a little bit of how it's gonna look right here, which is pretty cool. How about this one? Yes, that's nice. Okay, let's keep it to the darkest. Justice. Style. Ooh, look at that. That looks great. I like that though. You got different kinds here as well. But no, I like that one. This one's nice. Font, if you want to change the font. Um, if you want to change the other settings, toolbar icons, text, you can only do, if you only want the text, you could do texts. If you want icons, you could do icons here as well. So we go back to all settings. You can go, the next thing I like to do is workspaces. So I like to have 4. Margin is, and so yes, folks, this is fine. Do pardon me. Sorry, folks, had a phone call. You need to take that. So yes, so you can add 4 there, and back to settings. Desktop here, same thing. The wallpaper, no appearance, tweaks here. Positives enabled. This allows you to have the terminal clear, which I'm about to show you how to do that. But yeah, size of windows and target, say small, large, at center, under the mouse pointer. So there you go. So you have all these awesome features here as well. Let's try this out here. This is brand new here. Oh, that's nice. What is this picture? Oh, light. As you can see what that looks like. Background. So you could change the background, I guess. Yeah. There you go. Save that. Panel. Window position. This and this. Awesome features that lets you customize everything to your liking. Bluetooth adapters, that's new. I like that. Notifications, default. You can do this like this here. It's gonna pop up like this, or you can do smoked, pop up like this, or you can do green bird like that. I'll leave it at green bird. Top right is fine for me. So button. Okay, so we're gonna close that. Alright, so I said I was gonna show you this here. Alright, so we're gonna go here, desktop, settings, icons. So whatever it's here, it's here. So I don't want my whole to be shown. File system, trash is fine. If I connect the USB, it would pop up here, which is fine. That's what I want to do. You can change the icon size, use custom font size, etc., etc. Menu, desktop menu as well. Play around with the settings here. So there you go. I got rid of that, which is cool. Alright, next thing here, I want to show you, we got up here in the whisker menu, we got the settings, lock screen, I think it's switch users, there you go, and log out. So that's nice, and then you got your own account here. So alright, now system, where is it? System, is it this one? Kernel or hardware. Okay, what I'm looking for is the window where you have this, and I know it's here somewhere. I Oh, it's here somewhere. We'll find it for you guys, so this way you guys can do this as well. Manjaro, here it is. Okay. There it is. Ah, perfect. This is what I wanted to find here. Kernel. So you click this. Alright, so currently it's got installed. I will show you what it's got installed. 3.18, right? I want to install 4.3 or 4.4. What you do is you install. I don't know if it may work because it's still updating, so I may want to hold off on that. But let's see what it says here. Yes, it's locked because this is using it here. So let's wait for this to finish to install 586 packages, which is a lot of packages. But it's gonna go by fast, as you see here. Now, I'm gonna show you something else here. Thunder. No, I'll leave that there. Terminal. It's being used again. Okay. So right now. Okay. Settings. Terminal. Maybe I can do it through here. Once again, you see how it conflicts with everything here? Yeah, that's not problem. We'll get to that later here. We'll jump to something else. Web browser, that's connected directly to Firefox. Okay, nothing wants to pop up, that's fine. Oh, there it is. Alright, Firefox here. Alright, so this is one website that you guys should copy. I'll put it in the links below anyway for you guys. xfce-look.org. And it takes us to this here. Holy smokes, look at this. That's a nice diamond icons. Look at all these icons. It's pretty cool. So you got icons, wallpapers, themes, compiz, and so on and so on. There's themes. Let's go to teams. Boom, blow that up here. And page 2. Nothing I see that I like here. I don't see anything I like. Just trying to pick a theme for you guys. Oh. Alright, this one here. I like this one here. Plasma bolt, fire and shock. And I'm going to download it and show you how to install it. Just save file. Yes, senor, save file. And it's already saved. Awesome. Now you see it's tar.gz. All I do is extract here. Okay. I may have to install Xarchiver. Let me see if there's a program for this right now. Fantastic. Take all these guys here. 1, 2, 3, and right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Good. I'll show you guys how to do that afterwards. It's a good thing to do this here. This is why I like this notepad here. Office. What is it? Notepad. Notes. That's what I'm looking for. Perfect. Put that there. So I'm gonna show you guys how to install Xarchiver. Here. Show you Clementine, which I love. Possibly GStreamer, but I'll leave that last. See. Let me see as we go. Okay. All right. So now, since I can't open terminal, that's not good. All right. to give you an idea what it looks like, this is the terminal. I mean the window for good old what do you call it? VirtualBox. And the theme is right here. So I got it in blue, right? And there's green, there's red, that's about it really, green and red. So I'm gonna close that. Okay. And, what I'll do for you folks is I'll get back to you when this is finished so I can move on with the tutorial, okay? See you in the... Alright, so... we got here. Alright, and I will show you screen fetch. Alright, so... first thing I want to do is show you how to install screen fetch. So you're going to go sudo pacman -s. That's -s means install. Screen fetch. Yes. No, I'm sorry, I had to put my password. Let's try that again. Yes. Alright. Very good. And done. Alright, next thing you gotta do is sudo tunar. That's your file manager. See, this is opening it in like an administrator. So we're gonna go to file here. EPC, also pronounced Etsy. And we're going to look for a folder that says CPT. We're going to look for a folder that, or a file that says bash.bashrc. And at the bottom of all this, we're going to put screen fetch. Save it. Okay, close this. Okay, now we can exit this. And we're going to close this. Now next time we open terminal, we're going to have that. Pretty awesome, huh? Nice design here, your specs here, your theming, desktop environment, window manager theme, icon theme. So it's pretty dope. I like that. It's pretty cool. You can just ignore this. This means nothing. So I'll show you mine for Debian. Oh yes, I didn't install it. I keep doing that every tutorial. All right. Next thing is the archiver. So back to this. So same thing. Sudo pacman -s x archiver. My password. Yes. And that's it. So now once I install that, let me minimize this. Once I install that, I go back to my file manager here, downloads, and I just click on this and open with our. It's there, or I can just extract it here, right there, which it redid it because I'm here. Anyway, so to install these themes here, you're gonna go to your manager. You're gonna go against the tuner, file system, user USR, and then you're going to go to SRC, which is source. No, sorry, share. And then you're gonna go down, or you can just type it here, themes. Enter. You got all your themes here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these three guys here. Just add them. That's it. Alright. Close that. Hold that there. So now we're going to go to appearance. Icons. That's fine. Style. It's here. plasma. See, bolt, fire, shock, bolt, fire, shock, chuck, fire, which is red, and then bolt, which is blue. I'll go with green because obviously it's out here. Icons, there's nothing here. We can close this now. Now we can go into this here. Settings. Settings manager. Window manager here. Now in this window manager, now we can choose. Now we can choose the window layout. Now pay attention here for a second. You see this right here? Right? Okay. We're gonna go down to the P's. Let's go into shock. Green. Changes. Fire will be red. And then bolt will be blue. But we're gonna keep it shock and green. You can change the location of this here as well. So you put that there. Shade needed. So you can move this here. You like. Move that to that side. You like that. Or if you just want to do this here, that's fine. But I wouldn't. Here and shade. Move to there. So it looks like a Mac here. Like that. See? But keep it typical, I'd say. Minimize in between these borders here. Or you could put this in between. There you go. And there you go. So that could be moved around here. Just want to show you that. So there you go. So that's how you customize these themes here. Let's close that. And minimize you for a second. Next thing is Clementine. So yes, I'll show you in a second a neat feature that also helps you find if you don't know the program. So you can know, so Yower, so you need Eclipse, for example. No, Clementine is right. So you get a whole list of the AUR here, all repositories. I already got it installed, as you see. But if I wanted to install, I just press 1 and then press enter and then go through the process of installing it. Alright, so we close that. So we got Clementine now. So we go to media. Right here. Should open up anytime soon. There it is. Internet radio. First thing I like to do is sound radio. I like to do Metallica, mastery here. Okay, master puppets. Play. Please play. Stop. Okay. So you can play any song you like here. And it will play it for you. So, good songs here. Or you could put your own as well here. Your own library. If you have any. We can close that now. So we got that. Screen fetch, I showed you here how to do that. This one here. Panel preferences. So I'm going to unlock this and I'm going to put this on the top. That's where I like it. Here. You can have it hide intelligently or always. That is, if you got a window open, it will hide. And I'll do it intelligently. Items here. For example, clock, right? Here. I don't like that format here. I like it like this. About the second time. There you go. Close that. You have you can add the where's date of time? Does it bring it? Unfortunately, it doesn't. Now, I'm just trying to see if there's something similar to what I have here for you guys. If not, that's fine. I guess it doesn't. That's the only one that brings here. Yeah, that's fine. Don't need much, yeah. Alright, another thing, adding a launcher. So, you could do it two ways, that way, or internet. Add it right there. Right there. There it is. Create. Yes. There you go. Now you got something that's been created. See, now there's no barrier between these two. What I like to do is I like to create a spacer here. So my launcher is here. I know that's Firefox. I'm going to add a spacer or a separator. Add it. I'm going to move that separator up, 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 and away. So now I got a separator right here, and I can add more to it. I can add my meld. You know what? Thunderbird. That's what I want to add. Yes, create. Very nice. So I can have my icons here, or I can create a whole new panel and put them below here if I want, or on the side, or on this side, any way I want. Okay, so we got my stuff here, which is great. And all right, so we got this next thing here I want to show you is let's see. So I'm going to install this. Yes, that's the latest kernel. So let it do its thing, download, install, and so on, and then we're going to uninstall the one that's being used right now, which is the 18th one. So really the difference between Deepin and this is the way it functions. Deepin is its own flavor. It originated from China, so Manjaro inherited it, which is really good. Now see, now it's installing this here. So this newer driver will be more compatible with the newer stuff that's around. Alright, so that's another thing you want to do. I know I'm jumping around here a lot, but you can always pause, go back and forth with the video, which I suggest. And where's the 18th, my friend? I can remove this one here. Okay, and that's it. All you need to do is reboot and done. Okay, process finished. Closed. There you go. Alright, so that can be done. Here, if you got an NVIDIA card and whatnot, you can install it or add it if you want. It should be there. And I don't know if there's anything else I can show you guys with this distro here. I know I've done a lot. I'll get another wallpaper for example. I'll go to google.com. Jeez, man, I don't know how to spell today here. Okay. And we're gonna go to awesome wallpaper. Wow, they got Star Wars there. It's pretty dope. Seen that one already. And cause it's Manjaro, I'm gonna add a badass wallpaper. This one appeals to me. This one talks to me. Talk to me, wallpapers. Talk to me. I will put on any of these really. Oh, this one's nice. It's different. I'll pick this one for example. That was pretty cool. So I'll save the image, and you know I'm just gonna go here and I'm gonna show you this right off the bat. You can put the lists here, music. This way you don't have to do what I did here before, called like template videos. So now we present it here, right? It's gonna save it here. You can change the name. I'm gonna go Splashing Skull. You don't have to save it as a JPEG either, because it automatically does that for you. Save. Alright. Go here, desktop settings, and we're simply just going to change the folder it's in. I'm gonna go to others. So always remember the path of this is user, share, or actually it's file system, user, share, backgrounds, and then that to get all these back if you want to use those. But I'm just gonna use this here. Open. Select it and voila, it's right there. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. So that's we did this, so we can check that, check that, check that. So that's the review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I showed you the key feature things to do in order to get your operating system up and running, and there's really not much you can I can show you here unless you request it. Just real quick, this is the one I was talking about before, just Semantic Package Manager. So if I want to look for it's right there. If I want to look for, I don't know if they may have this here. Yeah, Eclipse is here. Program. I don't know if they have C#. They got GTK Sharp, C++, or any game here, 0AD, or any program that you're looking for, you could do it through here as well. So that's just another way. So hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and the review. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more educational and fun video for Linux or Windows or Mac OS X. Once again, thank you for your support, and continue on learning. Learning is the key of life. And learn a variety of things, because variety is the spice of life. So with all that said, many blessings to you. Share this video, tell your friends about it, and thank you again, guys. Alright, take care. Stay warm if you're in New York. If not, enjoy the lovely warm weather wherever you are. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.